Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Going to be giving you my predicted 11 for Manchester United's game against FC Sheriff in the Europa League. So I'm going to go with the 4-3-3 formation. So in goal I will go with David De Gea. David De Gea is Manchester United's #1 goalkeeper. De Gea was in goal in Manchester United's 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. That was Man United's opening game of the group. De Gea's had some good games so far this season, but on the other side of things he's had some bad games as well. The worst game he's endured so far this season was the 4-0 defeat to Brentford because he was accountable for 2 of Brentford's goals. Earlier on this year, De Gea won the Players' Player of the Year award. He's won everything domestically at the football club. De Gea has made over 500 appearances for Man United in all competitions. De Gea has endured around 11 years or so at the club, so reflecting on that, he's been a long-serving player. His contract at Manchester United expires next year. He earns around £375,000 a week. Do you reckon that De Gea will finish his career at Manchester United? We've got another goalkeeper, and that's Martin Dubravka, but I don't think he's travelled. At right back, I'm going to go with Diego Dalot. Diego Dalot is our first choice right back under Erik ten Hag. He was also our first choice right back under Ralph Rangnick. So reflecting on that, there's no way back for Wan-Bissaka. Not so long ago, Wan-Bissaka had a knock, and by the way, I don't think Wan-Bissaka has travelled to Moldova. But revert back to Dalot, he's been impressive this season. Dalot played in the 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. Don't forget he provided the cross for Ronaldo's disallowed goal. Dalot's contract at Man United expires next year. Man United got Dalot from Porto, paid around 19 million. At one point, Dalot had a loan spell with AC Milan, so reflecting on that, he gained some experience. The two centre-backs, I will go with Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez. They do play very well together. They are our first choice centre-halves. Harry Maguire is an option. I think Maguire actually started the 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. Left back, I am going to go with Tyrell Malacia. Tyrell Malacia is our first choice left back. So reflecting on that, there's no way back for Luke Shaw. But Luke Shaw, I think, has recently been training. He's missed Manchester United's last few games. Not so long ago, Luke Shaw had a knock. But Tyrell Malacia, he's had some good games since he come to United. Manchester United got him from Feyenoord, got him for 13 million. Malacia's under contract to Man United until 2026. There's an option to extend for a further year. Centre defensive midfielder, I'm going to go with Casemiro. Casemiro did make his first start for Manchester United in Man United's 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. Casemiro came on in the 3-1 win against Arsenal. Manchester United got Casemiro from Real Madrid in a deal worth 70 million. Man United paid an initial fee of 60 million. There was a further 10 million in add-ons. Casemiro's under contract with Man United until 2027. Centre midfielder, I'm going to go with Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay has had some good games this season, but despite that I've still got my reservations about him. McTominay's still young, he's got a lot of development in him, he has been part of the club for a long time. He, came up our academy, revert back to 2020, McTominay committed his future to the club because he signed a 5-year contract. The other midfielder, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, in midfield, Fred and Eriksen are options, but I don't think Fred and Eriksen will start this game. Bruno Fernandes. He's a far superior player when he's not playing with Ronaldo. And that doesn't really make much sense because Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo played together for Portugal. Don't forget Bruno Fernandes got an assist in Manchester United's 3-1 win against Arsenal. And he scored a good volley in Man United's 1-0 win against Southampton at St Mary's. Fernandes has been a United player for over 2 years. Manchester United got him from Sporting Lisbon back in January 2020. On the left wing, I'm going to go with Antony. Antony played in Man United's 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. He weren't that good in that game. Antony did very well on his debut against Arsenal. He scored on his Manchester United debut. It was a finest place finish in the 6-yard box. And we got a glimpse of what sort of player Antony is in the game against Arsenal. Antony is Manchester United's second most expensive signing ever. And he's the fourth most expensive signing in Premier League history. Man United got Antony for Ajax for around 86 million with add-ons included. On the right wing, I'm going to go with Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho, he has had his good games this season. Sancho scored for Manchester United in the 1-0 win against Leicester earlier on in the season. He also scored in Manchester United's 2-1 win against Liverpool at Old Trafford. So we are now starting to get the best of him. Revert back to pre-season, Sancho played very well. Manchester United got Sancho from Borussia Dortmund for 78 million with add-ons included. Sancho's under contract with the club until 2026. There's an option to extend for a further year. Anthony Elanga is an option on the wing, but I don't think Man United will start him. And the centre forward, I'm going to go with Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Ronaldo is only the option. because obviously Marcus Rashford is out, he's not travelled, and Martial is out with injury. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, played in Manchester United's 1-0 defeat to Real Sociedad. Like I mentioned earlier, Ronaldo had a goal disallowed in that game and he had some chances, so he was unlucky not to get his name on the score sheet. You know, Ronaldo started against Sociedad and that was his first start since, early August. As you all know, Man United stars expect Cristiano Ronaldo to push for a January transfer. Ronaldo is set to receive a new transfer offer from Saudi Arabia to leave Manchester United. Ronaldo's contract at the club expires next year. There is an option to extend for a further year. Man United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus. So Ronaldo's been in his second spell at Man United. You know, since Ronaldo re-signed, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League. He has 24 goals in all competitions. So that's how I think Manchester United could line up against FC Sheriff tomorrow evening. Like I said, we've got players missing. Martial's injured. Donny van der Beek's been out with a knock. Like I've said, Rashford's out. Palistri's out, but he doesn't get in the team anyway. Brandon Williams is out and he's another one that doesn't get in the team. But yeah, this game against FC Sheriff will be Manchester United's second game of the group. You know, Man United lost their opening game to Real Sociedad 1-0 at Old Trafford. We shouldn't have lost that game because Manchester United got robbed. Sociedad got a penalty because Lisandro Martinez got penalised for a handball. And it was never a handball. Man United were supposed to be playing Crystal Palace last weekend, but the game got postponed due to the Queen's death. And Man United were supposed to be playing Leeds United this Sunday, but again the game got postponed because of the Queen. A lot of games have been postponed. FC Sheriff, they recently won 2-0. And FC Sheriff won their opening game of the group. So they are top of the group at the moment. The FC Sheriff manager is Stjepan Tomas. So there guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do. Consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.